Hey Gisters, welcome to what I hope is going to be a long line of videos on the GIST website. The idea of this series is that members of the GIST team and occasionally guests will describe to you an interesting piece of science or a development in the scientific world in only 1 minute, giving you just the gist. I'm going to kick this off by talking to you about some mathematical progress that happened over the summer. I've also written an article about this for the GIST, so if you want to know more, please check that out. Okay, let's get this rolling, start the clock. Over the summer, a mathematician named Zhang made amazing progress on the Twin Prime Conjecture. Remember that a prime number is a number that can only be divided by 1 and itself. For example, 5 is prime since 1 and 5 are its only factors, but 6 is not prime since it can be divided by 1, 2, 3 and itself. A twin prime is a pair of prime numbers that are only 2 apart, for example 5 and 7 or 17 and 19. Euclid believed that there are an infinite number of prime numbers, and this is what we call the Twin Prime Conjecture. Prime numbers become less abundant as you travel down the number line, but this doesn't mean that you cannot find massive twin primes. The largest twin prime that is currently known is over 200,000 digits long, and until recently there had been very little progress as to proving whether the Twin Prime Conjecture was true or false. But after thinking about the Twin Prime Conjecture for 3 years and making no progress, Zhang, while sat in a friend's garden, had a moment of inspiration. He then used this idea to show that there are an infinite number of prime numbers that are no more than 70 million apart. It's not quite a proof of the Twin Prime Conjecture, but it means that there is a finite gap between prime numbers that occurs infinitely often. Awesome.